Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. So today we will start AS Chemistry 9701 practical work, and the percentage purity of sodium carbonate can also be determined by measuring the temperature change when a weighed sample of sodium carbonate reacts with an excess of hydrochloric acid, and the following information is used. Now see this reaction where you get information about that 1 mole of sodium carbonate reacts with 2 moles of hydrochloric acid to produce 2 moles of sodium chloride and water and releasing the gas carbon dioxide. Now in delta H as the energy change or the enthalpy change, you see that this is in negative kilojoule per mole. It means that this is exothermic reaction. Okay, you are provided within the following: Fa4 impure sodium carbonate, okay, which is a solid in state; Fa5 2 mole per decimeter cube of hydrochloric acid. Okay, so now you are required to perform this practical twice. Okay, so number 1, follow the instruction to determine the percentage purity of sodium carbonate. Weigh the empty weighing bottle. Reweigh the bottle with between 4 gram and 4.5 gram of Fa4. Okay, support the plastic cup in the 250 cm cube beaker and add to it from a measuring cylinder 50 cm cube of Fa5. Measure and record the steady temperature of the Fa5 in the plastic cup. Add the Fa4 from the weighing bottle to the plastic cup a little at a time. To prevent acid spray, stir and record the highest temperature reached. Reweigh the empty weighing bottle. Now this is what you are required to record in your table. All measurements of mass and temperature. The mass of Fa4 used represented by lowercase m and the temperature rise delta T. Now pause the video and see how I made the table. This is how you are required to make the table, and remember, SI unit will always come with titles. Okay? Serial number is not compulsory. Now let me show you what the examiner has given me. This is Fa7 and this is Fa6. These both are for question number 2. This is Fa4, the practical we are doing right now. And this is the distilled water, sometimes represented by W. And this is the 250 cm cube of beaker with plastic cup. And these are the boiling tubes. Pipette 250 ml, and then I have a measuring cylinders. Okay, and now I am having Fa5, and these are the dropper, thermometer, spoon, glass rod and boiling tube holder. Now my first task is to weigh empty weighing bottle, which is 54.4 gram. Now as I was instructed to take the mass of Fa4 from 4.0 to 4.5 gram, I take 4.2 and divide by 2. Why? I mean I have to half the value so that I can perform the practical again. Now to take the volume of Fa5 50 cm cube, I use a measuring cylinder and transfer Fa5 from beaker, and now I am transferring from measuring cylinder with the measured volume of 50 cm cube into the plastic cup. Now as I was instructed to add Fa4 into the Fa5, I will add it with little amount at a time, because it is already mentioned to prevent the acid spray. Okay, and when you will add it, you will see that there is a bubbling and there is a sound produced. Okay, and now you are required to stir it, and now you are required to measure the temperature by using a thermometer. You can also tell the beaker to make sure there is no error in temperature. Now as I have measured the temperature before adding Fa4, which was 25 degrees Celsius, and now after adding and stirring completely, the temperature rises to 27 degrees Celsius. Now you are required to show your calculation in the paper. As for each experiment, calculate delta T divided by M. I don't think so that this is complicated. And for me, first experiment answer was 0.952, and now here I am again performing the practical as it was instructed to me. Remember that you are required to deal with these chemicals very carefully. Okay, and whenever they ask you to draw a table and show your calculation, so do the work very neat and clean, otherwise you'll be not getting the marks. And here I know that I have not wear the gloves, but you are required to wear the gloves. So here I done my second experiment where I got the value 1.428 and take out the mean. That's very simple. And then, is one repeat of the experiment sufficient or should it be repeated again? Explain your answer. So my answer is we are required to take out the average values to make sure about accuracy, and for this you are required to repeat the experiment. And pause the video, see the last question as the very easy question, and if you are facing any difficulty just let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.